Hey peeps, this is just going to be a quick message for my empaths. I am an empath and I have been all my life, and it can be extremely draining at times. And so the channel message that I was receiving is basically, if you're feeling drained or tired, it's okay to take a break. I know the holidays in particular can be extremely draining. Being around a lot of people, if you're an empath, can be very draining. And I know some days, I've woken up and like, okay, I'm going to do A, B, C, and I'm going to get this done and that done, and I'll get out, my paper, and my pen, and I'll write a to-do list. It seems like a mile long. I actually get that from my mother. She was like the queen of to-do lists, okay? Every day she had her to-do list. She had to get it all done, and she felt very compelled to get it all done and couldn't not get it done. And I try to not be quite that hard on myself. I try to write a to-do list. Yes, I do try to get it all done. Sometimes I just can't. And I got to be a little bit more lenient with myself. I have a friend of mine, and she would say, she would just do 2 things a day, okay? 2 things a day she's trying to get done. And she would say that at the end of the week, she would have a pile of things done because she had done the 2 things each day. So that might be a good method for some people too. But what I'm basically trying to say is if you feel like you need to take a rest, just take a rest, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. Even a nap, like 1-2 hour naps, I find are really great. Then I feel re-energized again. Salt baths are very helpful, and walks in nature, and so many different things that you can do to help you feel revitalized again. I find a lot of empaths, it's good for them to be near water. That may or may not be the case for you. So yeah, if you guys need to take a break, just take a break, okay? And then get back to it. Because what happens with people who are empathic, if you do not take a break and a rest, is that you really risk burnout. And what happens then is that you're really, really not being your best self, okay? And yeah, a cranky empath is not a pretty thing per se. All right, you guys, I hope that message was helpful, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.